Welcome back, everybody, to Byzantium here in Europa Universalis IV. I am Chewy. Welcome back to the series. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. If you did, make sure you let me know by leaving a like on the video and subscribe for more, because there's a lot of EU4 content specifically with Byzantium to go. We do have this pretty gnarly coalition, and as far as I know, it's not going anywhere. So for the time being, I think we're going to be kind of laying low, chilling. We have an army now. We have more force limit to spare, and we've got manpower. So let's go ahead and build them up to that force limit. Navy is good. I think we're just going to pull the Navy in. You can do that with control, click and drag. This selects only navies. Let's go ahead and get those guys in. Ottomans have declared war on Kandar immediately after getting their teeth kicked in by us. Seems to be appropriate. Let's go ahead and have them collecting there. And make sure we are able to get as much crown land as possible. We're already up to 20. We've got all three of the mana things, and we're already up to 20, so we're doing very good. We can certainly afford a couple of advisors. Now, sadly, he's a level 2. I was going to say it'd be really nice to go for let's go with the stab cost guy. It'd be really nice to go for a whatchamacallit. What is the word I'm looking for? They lose Hungary? No. They're no longer a great power? No, they are. Radical reforms. I will rival the Ottomans, and I will rival Venice. Fine. Now, let's see here. We got claims on a lot of lands here. Mostly Ottoman lands, almost exclusively Ottoman lands. We have a claim on this one province from Byzantium over here. And we can get galley combat. No way. What? This is so strong. Yeah, I will happily do that. 20% galley combat ability is busted. Since when? I think that's a 1.35 thing. Build a couple of those guys there. Obviously, we're going to need to build that there. Let's turn our army maintenance down a little bit more. I do want to get that stability. Getting up this stab 1 is going to be important. People are leaving our coalition. Very good. Yep, that's good. It's disbanding. That's it. All right, it should be completely disbanded now. These guys should all three leave within the next couple of months, which is very good for us. Now, I am going to, after I boost my stab up, I am going to make sure we lean into this development. We want to get the faceting event here. It's going to help us out with our economy even more. Faceting, if you don't know, is an event that you can get that will change the trade good. Ooh, oh my. Guys. Ah! That might actually be my first ever legit 666. Oh, Byzantine Golden Age coming in. Theodora, the legendary, talented, and ambitious daughter. You'll love to see it, folks. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, anyways, we are going to go up to speed 5 here just for a few months. And we're going to develop this province here. Main one, we want to get the Renaissance. And 2, we want to make sure that we get the Renaissance quickly. That way we can get this event here to fire. Plus we want 30 development so we can get closer to the whatchamacallit here. This thing here, the age objective. We're going to need to get a couple more centers of trade. I doubt we're going to be able to get a humiliate off. That's not going to happen, no doubt. All right, let's go ahead and do that as well. Get a little bit of extra cash on hand. Kandar over here. The Ottomans are getting some provinces occupied because they're at war with Crimea. The Ottomans are still scary. Like, that's the thing you got to remember. They're still going to be... My coalition has fired. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's a little scary. Good thing is, well, if they get mill access, that's going to be a big deal. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Okay, well, let's go ahead. And I'm going to hold on to it. We'll get this pretty quickly. Let's put these guys on institution spread. That way we can get it a little bit faster. Ooh-wee. That is a little scary. I'm not going to lie. Now, here's the question. Do I preemptively go out and try to find a couple of their galley fleets to kill them? I think I do. I think shooting down a couple of their galleys is going to be very important. I don't think my fleet... Yeah, my ships aren't being damaged here. It's good. That's good. We needed that. Let's have our fleet there. Good. We just need to make sure that they can't get across the straits here. Looks like they have mill access in this one... Oh, the Ottomans occupy it. Okay. So this is okay. Unless we can get them to take like a bad fight here. Like ideally, we're going to get them to cross over into Gallipoli with like a 5-6 stack and we just continue to stack wipe them. That would be okay with me. Damn. Yeah, that is not ideal. It's a big Ottoman battle there. Coalition actually fired. Now, it is a show superiority war. There's a 12 stack coming over here. This is fine. So what we want is them to come over and then block everyone else. And then we come over here and we win this battle. And what's going to happen is this AQ army got stack wiped. Easy peasy, right? And we'll do the same thing here. See if we can get this 7 stack to come over. Well, hopefully our boys... Okay, that's a 21 stack. They'll be there on the 25th. They're locked in, so that's fine. Now, we have the 3-star general, so that's fine. They're going to flee, but then we say nay. Then they get locked into another battle. Now, I don't know if this is particularly necessary, but this way it specifically registers as a battle and we get the plus 5.7 war score. So now you can see here, they've lost 28,000 men in this war. That's pretty heavy losses for them. They've only got 20,000. They have no manpower. Oh my gosh, we win. We win. Caraman's army's gone. They're in the war. AQ army has gone. Yeah. Okay, we just won. We literally just won it that fast. Now, I should probably make sure that we don't let them... Oh my gosh, their galley fleet. They're... I lost 1 ship. Yeah, these guys are fools. Now, the Mamluks declared the war as well, which is great. That means we'll be able to take money from them. Now, the guy with the highest economic base gives you the most money per click here. So you can see we can realistically take like 1,000 ducats from these guys. It's pretty good. Now, this wasn't how I intended on spending this this episode, but hey, I'm not going to argue it. Let's go ahead and consecrate that metropolitan. And since we know that we're going to win these battles, let's go with the institution spread and embracement cost. Another nice battle here. Now I'll come these guys in here. Those guys are going to get stack wiped, but that is a price I'm willing to pay. And let's get you guys blockaded. Oh, look at these. Epirus with the balls of steel. Again, we wait for them to flee. It happened before the monthly tick, which is great. That way we pop out and they die instantly. And just like that, 7,000 men left. That coalition is, that's game blouses. Okay. And that's how you, obviously we're quite lucky the fact that they're not getting war, military access. But you can see here, I have lost 8,000 men. They have lost 31, just the Mamluks alone. So it's pretty good. And then Epirus is over here like absolutely just... I love that so much. Yeah, I don't think I want you guys blockading me, so I think I'm going to come on over here. Now, if we need to flee, we can. Nope, they fled, actually. Great. And if you guys want to come on over, Gallipoli is like super, like... There's nothing here. You guys can totally just have it, you know? I'm going to scorch it as well. Now, it devastates it, but that's fine. The devastation goes down very quickly. Muscovy is preparing to attack the Great Horde. Very good. Now that we're doing a bit better here, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to right-click Best Guess, add a couple extra nations to that list. Did I pick the one that said Austria will like us? No. Trade building in Constantinople. Definitely want that. Just that one is fine. Probably need... It's already level 2. Very good. Now, as soon as we get Renaissance here and we get it embraced, we'll be able to do that. Now, I want this... Oh, she's already 15. I'm going to abdicate as quickly as I possibly can. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it anytime soon, but hopefully I will. We need to get our idea group. First idea group. Realistically, the best one for Byzantium is religious first. Deus Volt is just super good. So I think we're going to go for it. Now we are an empire, which means we can switch this quite quickly. That's good. I'm going to keep the admin guy there. Yep. Make sure we sink as many of their ships as humanly possible. If you guys want to be punk ass bitches and attack me, I will treat you like that. So enjoy that. We have some Sunni zealots, apparently. All is well with that. Now, how far off are they? Oh, 61. Not bad. I think I'll just do a couple more clicks just to make sure we can get it quicker. That is worth embracing. We should get fastening within the next month or so. We should get fastening within the next month or so. Let's see here. Yeah, because these guys over here do not have it, right? These guys are already gems. Yeah. So we should get faceting. I'm pretty sure that's how we do it. A naval landing. You guys are absolutely tripping balls. You guys are tripping right now. I don't think so, dude. Absolutely buck wild, man. I'm glad that they made it so it updates you when that happens. I think you have to be at peace, if I had to guess. Venice has announced me as their rival. Oh no. Anyways. Well, while we're waiting for some time to go by, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee here. Consort of the people or not. Gotta get your coffee. Very important. Oh, poor guys. Sadly, luckily they can't actually siege anything, so they just lost their whole navy for that. Or they have a heavy ship? Since when? The peasants are to be ignored. I don't care about them. And yeah, we'll just take whatever we can in this war for money. Oh, give me a break. They don't even want a white piece. They'll flip over eventually. I'll take the mill mana. Yeah, I think I need to be at peace in order to get this. So let's go ahead and switch you guys over to trade power. Get us a little bit of extra cash on hand. You can do those in your capital node. Ooh-wee! It's a big Ottoman stack there. Now I'm actually curious how much debt they have. If you go to score comparison and you sort by like rival, since they're my rival, you can see loans is minus 0.36. That's because they have, excuse me, they have 18 loans because each loan is minus 0.02. So they have minus 0.02 times 18. So they have 18 loans. Their economy is probably in shambles. You can actually find that out as well. If you go to country, you hover over their dollary dues here. Money in treasury, 15. And then on the monthly tick here, oh my gosh, they're landing more men. I'd rather you didn't. There you go. They just lost those men as well. So they had, what, 15? Now they're down to 13, so they're losing money. And yeah, now we just kind of sit around and wait. Sadly, these guys all joined as members of the HRE. So we just have to sit here and wait until length of war brings them down low enough that they're willing to peace out. Oh my gosh, these guys are relentless. They're actually relentless. Caraman, you're a punk, bro. How many men they got? 14,000 men. 6 and 9. Where is their navy? Where is their navy? Oh my gosh, they do not have a navy. Yeah, we won. We've won at this point. They can bring their armies over, but I can very quickly group up my navies and pull them over. So what I'm doing is I'm blockading them. It's going to get us more money. You can see here. I think it's spoils of war, I think is what it shows up as. Blockading foreign ports, 3 ducats a month. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm going to pull these guys over here, actually, because I don't want this little 4 stack to pop out. Cause me problems. Definitely going to take that. Anything we can do to get a little bit of extra. And then let's go with... none of this matters. We'll just save the Patriarch Authority for now. Knights are not feeling good. Truce with Bulgaria has ended. Good thing they're my subject, right? Let's go ahead and we are going to scutage. Well, we can't do it while we're at war. You used to be able to do that. You used to be able to do it while at war, I'm pretty sure, but it's fine. So yeah, I guess now we're just kind of heading up to speed 5 and sitting back and waiting for a few months. Free mana, man. I love that free mana. Our artist is dad, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and see if we can pick up another guy who's decent. Tax is fine. I'll help him pay for himself, basically. Oh yeah. Well, let's go ahead and just get some more money then. Or get some more mana, rather. Go with the discipline guy. Make sure we're building up our spy network, because as soon as our truce is up with these guys, we want to attack them again, if at all possible. We didn't get fastening. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid. Castile just straight up inherited Naples. That's not a good news. That's not good news at all. Really? Austria wants to be my ally. Okay. The Roman Empire allying to the Holy Roman Emperor. Seems a little blasphemy. We do a little bit of blasphemy here. That is awesome. That's actually a very fortunate happening for us, so I'm happy with that. A fort in Castoria. I actually will do that. This is a good fort. That way I can get rid of this fort here. So I want to go ahead and just delete that fort because we don't need it. They still don't have mail access, so I don't care. The Knights pieced out. That's fine. A little bit of money is fine. What you can do is you can just, you know, exploit a little bit of tax. That way you don't have to pay for it. They're now on low enthusiasm. Means they will give me as much. These poor guys. These poor guys, dude. They never stood a chance. So, let's see here. Afghanistan? Right. You can't take land. Oh, I can? Well, no, I can't. I don't occupy any of it. So yeah, safe to say those guys did a little bit of what's called, in America, what we call messing around and finding out. They attacked me, and then they got their teeth kicked in for their troubles. So sounds good to me. Baby's going down for a nap. One moment here. I had to take care of my own talented and ambitious daughter. So very good on that. Let's make sure we are keeping our crown land as high as possible. Can turn my army maintenance off all the way. Inflation is pretty bad. I would much rather just get an inflation guy and a trade efficiency guy for that matter. So let's go ahead and see if we can fish for those guys. Perfect. Trade efficiency as well would be good. Royal marriage from Athens. That way I can annex them. And royal marriage from these guys as well. Athens has been reclaimed. Let's go ahead. Take that tech there. Need a trade efficiency guy. We're going to go with religious ideas first, as I said. Get those guys integrated soon enough as well. So we got a free army for that. Don't think we really need it at all, but let's go ahead and get rid of the one that takes us over our force limit. Get those guys grouped up with the rest of the army. As far as devastation goes, we don't need any more of these forts over here, so that's good. Trade efficiency. And now we wait. We should be able to get an event called Radical Reforms, which will allow us to get a bunch of free mana, which is really useful. And that will help us work through our idea groups and all of that stuff as well. I can't believe that that coalition attacked us and got dominated like that. That is so funny. So funny. All right, let's see here. Forward to glory. Yeah, sounds good to me. 2 year army tradition is beefy. That's a lot. And this fort here should be done soon. Very good. Truce of these guys is up in when? 67. Curious where their army's at though. That could be an issue. I don't really need all these transports. I'd rather spend the money on galleys or not spend it at all. Since we've got so many galleys, let's go ahead and get a galley flagship as well. The Enosis. You can go with fleet morale, engagement width, and flagship durability. Costs a bit of money, but anything that buffs up our navy, we're going to be going with it. Eastern Militia. Very good. I'll take the mana. It's fine. Want to stay ahead of time on tech if we can. Free mana. I'll take that as well. Our admiral is dead, and the Ottomans are no longer a great power. Oh, isn't that so poetic? I love that. I love that so much. Oh, poor guys. Wrecked them. Damn near killed them. Oh, speaking of, let's go ahead and ally these guys. So we're now allied to Austria-Hungary. Ottomans are allied to Bohemia and, oh, Tunis. I thought it was the Mamluks. I was about to crap my pants. I feel like those events are happening more than they should. I feel like I'm getting a lot more mana than I should. I want this tech here though, so I can get the our commandant is dead. I want to get the whatchamacallit here. Not now. What is it? I want to get tech ahead of time, and I want to get the workshop. Workshop is a very useful. We are making so much money from spoils of war. Look at that. War reps 5.45. It's crazy. Now, if I attack these guys, Austria will join. Let's make sure we're currying favors with them. That's going to be important. Construction costs for Basilius or Vasilovs. Now, what I'm going to do? Nah, screw it. We're going to get rid of him. It's worth the stab hit and all that stuff, because we got a 666 now who's 22 years old, a very terrible heir. You hate to see that, but we'll do what we can with it. That extra mana gen is going to be so useful. 10, 10, 13. Switch over to an admin focus like I'd mentioned I was going to before. Anyways, our general is dead. Unfortunate. Need to make sure we get this next round of tech before I worry about idea groups. Prestige, Mamluks like me, or trade power in Marmara. We can probably do that because we're going to be going to war with these guys. They have a lot of manpower though, man. The Ottomans are genuinely scary, even though they have been thoroughly shellacked in that previous war. Our truce with them is going to be up in January. Let's get our army maintenance up. So dumb. Here you go, radical reforms. Now, I want to keep both these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, get out of here, both of you, and they're both going to leave our court. However, if you fire them, they're technically not in your court, and you can get that mana for free. So then you can just rehire them. If you want to keep them, you basically trade money for mana, which is a nice trade-off in my opinion. Now, if we take this tech here, we will finally be ahead of time. All right. They've got a big army, and I don't know where they are. So let's do a quick little bit of reconnaissance here. Can I see? Because you can see the coastal provinces here. They're not in a war. So there's 28 of them. So that's most of their army right there. So that's perfect. We can declare this war then. That will call in Bohemia, but we can call in Austria and the Knights. Najd, Hassa, and Tunis. So yeah. Our flagship is part of the Navy as well. We're going to need to get an admiral. Okay, not bad. Not bad. So this is good. Let's go ahead and declare this war. Do we make it a reconquest? I think we make it a reconquest war. And we'll kick them out of here. No, let's do a regular conquest war, because I prioritize this land because I need to take this province here, because the Mamluks somehow always take this Teke province like 100% of the time. It's infuriating. So let's see here. Biggest 13 dev, so it's the most development in the area. That's the one we will say we want here. I will take it for myself. We will call in my friendos. I have no diplomats. Of course I don't. Let's real quick though integrate these guys. Well, at least get that started. And we will declare this war, calling them in. I will go for Biga. Now, obviously, this is going to be a little bit of a multi-pronged war. We're going to have to piece these guys out first. But remember, these guys are a subject. Hungary is a subject of Austria, and they're perfectly loyal. 29,000, 70,000 manpower, 21,000. So in this 26 stack or whatever it is, stuck over here. So assuming they even have an army over here, I'm not worried about it. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that the army is attached. We will attack, call in everybody on promise of territory. I'm not actually going to give territory if I don't need to, at least not the knights. There we go. We will come over here and take their capital. Take that tech as well. That extra production efficiency for being ahead of time is juicy. Juicy Smolye, you want that. Now I promised Austria land, so if I can, I'm going to give them land up there. That's going to be the ideal. All right, apologies. Burke, my golden retriever, wanted in the room. So what we're going to do is we need to occupy as much of this land as possible. I don't really... Hindsight, I think I should have waited and called these guys in on favors, but you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. So we need these guys to stay here And we need to headhunt that Ottoman stack. I don't see them. I don't know if they're just not here. They're not here. Okay, so let's do a quick carpet siege down over here. Make sure we occupy everything that they would possibly be considering occupying for themselves. And this is all my land. I will give them like one province if I have to. Doesn't look like I have to. Now the ideal situation is they march. Oh, they're working on getting mill access. They're working on it. Somebody is. You can actually hover over them and it'll tell you. Lithuania gives access to no, it just says conditional access. Oh. Well, I don't want conditional access because I guarantee Moldavia is going to give it. Okay. So we're blockading. So ideally, we don't have to do anything else in this war. If they want to sit, if they want to siege that down. Now, I'm going to bring my army together and I'm going to try to get... Yeah, those guys are dead. They have a von Habsburg as well. Okay, well, I think we're going to finish this war up in the next one. It's already been 25 minutes. I don't think this is going to be an issue. I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about breaking the promise of territory. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give neither of them the territory. I'm going to use my favors to boost trust with them, because what that does is it will prevent them from breaking alliance whenever the time comes. If they have at least 35 opinion, or trust, if they have 30, they will break alliance. But if they have at least 35, they'll be good. So this will bring them down 20. So they'll be at 65. So these guys should be fine. And then Austria, I will do the same thing. I will boost up my trust with favors before I peace out. They should be okay. But if you guys are enjoying Byzantium and you want to see more, make sure you leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe so you get notified, and ding the bell when you subscribe so you get notified every weekday when these videos go live.
Special thanks to ALS Gamer, LeGrand Puba, Gio, Josh Kaczynski, Edge Rhino, Juan Damon, Ian Powell, Cannon Fodder, Corvette Gaming, Anthony Grove, Harry Newhouse, Saranska, Ricardo, Cobalt, Rex, Total Farce for It, Drunk Binary, Nathan Albright, and many more. Thank you. For early access videos, check out the join button or the link in the description below.